Good Sunday afternoon, everybody. August 19th, 2018. I'm making spaghetti with my version of homemade spaghetti sauce. So I want you to come along with me and I want to show you how I make mine. And to start off, I sauteed one green pepper, one red pepper, and 2 onions in some oil for about 10 minutes. And you can tell that they're already coming along very well. And to that, I'm going to add some sliced mushrooms. And I added a little bit of salt, by the way. And I'm going to let the mushrooms saute for a few minutes. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some garlic here in just a few minutes. Now, in this pan, or this pot rather, I got some hamburger meat that I browned. Now, there are some picky eaters in my family, so that's the reason why I didn't go ahead and put the hamburger meat in there, because some of my family don't like onions and peppers and mushrooms in their sauce, in the spaghetti sauce. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put some of the hamburger meat in there later on. Now, I want you to stay tuned for more of my favorite version of spaghetti sauce. Welcome back, everybody. I want you to look. Everything is coming along just fine. The green peppers and the onions are well caramelized. You don't want to overdo it, because if you do, it'll burn. The mushrooms are coming along just fine. Just want to saute them for about 5 minutes. Now I'm going to add some garlic. Now this is what garlic looks like. You can buy it at your grocery store. And when you take one of these off, it's a clove. Just go around, use what you pull off what you need. And what I did, I want to share a tip with you. If you need to chop it up and peel it, you just take your knife right there, put on top of it, hold your knife in one hand with the other hand, just be down on it like that, and it'll crush it, and peel it, and then you can chop it up like this. Now, very important, when you put garlic in a dish like this, you do not want to take the garlic too far, because if you do, the garlic will burn and your dish won't turn out as good. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the garlic in here. I'm going to saute it, and then I'm just going to go ahead and put a pound of hamburger meat in here that I've defrosted. And I want you to stay tuned for more of my homemade spaghetti sauce. Everything is coming along just fine. I put a little over a pound of hamburger meat in here and let it brown. And there's no need to drain it, because it's going to help produce more flavor to the spaghetti sauce. Everything is coming along just fine. Now, I did add some Italian seasoning, and when I add the tomato sauce, I'm going to more than likely add a little bit more Italian seasoning according to my taste, and probably a little bit more salt. Now, if you wanted to substitute some crushed tomatoes, some canned crushed tomatoes to go in here, you can do that in place of the tomato sauce. Or if you want to add a can of crushed tomatoes and then add some tomato sauce, that's just totally up to you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add maybe 2 regular size cans of tomato sauce. Now, I like my tomato sauce, spaghetti sauce chunky, so I may not add all of the second can. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this simmer for a while. I'm going to prepare the other sauce with just hamburger meat, and I'm going to add some seasonings in here like onion powder, garlic powder, salt, and Italian seasoning. And I'm going to add the tomato sauce in here as well. I'm going to let that simmer for a while. So I want you to stay tuned for more. Welcome back, everybody. I want you to take a look at my spaghetti sauce. It is turning out fantastic. Now, I usually let it cook just as long as I get the spaghetti done, or whatever kind of pasta that you're using. I'm using angel hair pasta, so it won't take about 5 or 6 minutes. The sauce has been cooking for about 20 minutes now. So what I'm doing, as I said, I got the water on. I got plenty of salt in here, and when the water comes to a boil, I'm going to add the angel hair pasta, and it's going to cook about 6 minutes, and that's all it'll take. I got my oven preheated to 350 degrees, and what I did was I took some, this is whole wheat bread, slices of whole wheat bread you get at the store. You can use any kind of bread that you want. In a microwave, I melted some butter and for about a minute, and when I took that out, I added to that some Italian seasoning, garlic powder, and some onion powder. I combined them all up, and I brushed the butter on the bread. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it in a 350-degree oven, and I'm going to bake it for 10 minutes. Now I want you to stay tuned for the final presentation of our spaghetti dinner. All right, I want you to take a look. Boy, that looks good. What I did was I took the angel hair pasta and I just put it in with a sauce. Now, I probably should have put more pasta in there, but you just put as much as you want to in yours. Now, over here, this is how I like it. I like just putting mine in a plate and top it with some shredded Italian cheese. You can use Parmesan cheese, any kind of cheese that you want. And look at my garlic bread. It just came out of the oven. It's good and done. And I've already been digging in, and it is really good. Well, guys, thanks for watching. Continue to subscribe, like my videos. Have a blessed Sunday afternoon.